If one wishes to understand whether or not there was such a thing as a Reconquista, the mid-12th century Chronica Adefonsi Imperatoris offers a revealing worldview into the medieval Christian imagination. In Book 2, Chapter 66, the chronicler describes the Christian capture of Coria with charged theological language. Postquam autem reddita est civitas imperatori, mundata est ab immunditia barbarice gentis et a contaminatione Mahometis. That is, after the city had been returned to the emperor, it was cleansed of the filth of the barbaric people and the contamination of Muhammad. The city was not simply seized, it was returned, reddita est, to its rightful lord. Muslim presence was portrayed as spiritual pollution, spurcitia paganorum, and the Christian victory became an act of purification. The chronicler even anchored the event in the era of Archbishop Ildefonsus and King Recared, when, quote, the whole land was Christian from the Mediterranean to the ocean. Coria's capture was thus cast as a restoration of an ancient Catholic order, not the expansion of a new kingdom. For medieval chroniclers, this was clearly a taking back. But those claims revealed more about ideology than about history. The Visigothic kingdom that fell in 711 did not survive to be restored. The Christian polities that emerged, like Asturias, León, Castile, Aragon, Navarra, and Portugal, were new creations, shaped deeply by their long and intimate contact with Al-Andalus. Medieval Iberia was not a single Spain reclaiming its unity. It was, as I might put it, many Spains, competing dynasties, shifting borders, and frequent alliances that cut across religious identity. Christians made war on Christians, Muslims on Muslims, and each side at times enlisted the other. Nor was there a coherent 800-year plan of Christian recovery. The notion that Pelayo at Covadonga in 722 was consciously beginning a project that ended with the Catholic monarchs in Granada in 1492 is a retrospective construction. The continuity exists in narrative, not in events. So, was there a Reconquista? The best answer holds the tension. For medieval Christian chroniclers, absolutely. They believed they were reclaiming a Christian world that had once been theirs, purifying it and restoring their rightful religious order. For modern historians, not as traditionally imagined. The term flattens a complex, fragmented, and multi-sided history into a triumphalist myth of return. The Reconquista, then, is not a simple fact of the Middle Ages, but a powerful continuity claim, born in medieval imagination and later elevated into national narrative. It shaped how contemporaries justified conquest, defined religious identity, and remembered the past, even if it did not map perfectly onto the political realities they inhabited.